All right, so I am absolutely stunned that we didn't draft any offensive linemen. I know I'm a little late. Draft wrapped up on Saturday, but I had to get this video out. I mean, I am so stunned that we drafted not only any offensive linemen, we didn't even draft any defensive linemen, interior defensive linemen. We drafted Azeez Ojulari in the second round, which I love. You know, when the Giants were on the clock, I said to myself, it has to be either him or Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. I can't think of any other fucking player that would be there. All the other players I thought they should have drafted had already been drafted early on in the second round. So it has to be those two players, and evidently it was. But no offensive linemen? Like, our offensive line isn't... They're young. They're young. I can see why you'd have confidence in them, right? Shane Lemieux played a little bit last year. I liked what I saw out of Shane Lemieux. Clearly I liked what I saw out of Matt Pert. I don't think any of the good things that we saw out of our offensive line last year was consistent enough to want to pass on a bunch of offensive linemen in this year's draft. I'm confused, to be honest with you. The first round pick, Kadarius Toney, I like. I like it because it gives us an extra fucking weapon. I mean, I know that's a very fucking obvious reason to like the damn pick, but it's the truth. I mean, you got a guy like Kenny Golladay, and you still got Darius Slayton, and I don't know who's going to play where, but let's assume that Kadarius Toney plays in the slot. That's some deadly-ass fucking speed, you know, and you're going to be up against, you know, clearly going to be up against nickel corners. Sometimes you might be up against linebackers, you know, depending on you know, if you want to be that fucking bold or not. You might be up against safeties. That's some deadly-ass fucking speed, bro. Like, seriously. The man runs a 4.39, and he's very shifty as well. He kind of reminds me of Antonio Brown. Like I said in my last video, I didn't know who he was. You know, I had to do a little bit of research, but from what I've seen, I really genuinely like the pick. Obviously, I love the second round pick. The third round pick, I think that was the round I expected us to draft an offensive lineman. You know, a guard, a center. I mean, none? We didn't want to spend a pick on not one offensive lineman. Not one. Not even like a 6th round pick. You know, nothing? I mean, listen, if the guys we drafted, if that's what they thought were the best player available was, fine. But, we did end up drafting 2 corners. Like, you mean to tell me that not one of those corners could have been a damn offensive lineman instead? And you know what's crazy is we didn't draft any defensive linemen either. We didn't draft any interior defensive linemen. We let Dalvin Tomlinson walk in free agency. That's a big piece to our damn defense. And I thought we would have at least attempted to replace him in this draft, and we just simply, we completely avoided that entire position. You know, this whole draft was literally edge, corner, and wide receiver. I'm stunned, to be honest with you. I'm genuinely surprised. If you would have told me that the Giants were going to draft not only offensive linemen, but no interior defensive linemen, I would have laughed right in your motherfucking face. I would have laughed right in your face. I'm stunned. Am I the only one that's surprised? If I am, fine. But I'm telling you guys right now, I'm shocked. I'm genuinely fucking shocked.